Right, so I'm back with my final snuff review of the day. In the last 2 days I've gone through 6 of the silver dollar snuffs that I was given to sample. So what I've got left now, the last one, is the cherry snuff. I will say that apricot, I got easily over 2 hours worth of scent out of it. I know that in the description, which you can see, which is on the video, it progressively fades, more fading, more fade, but at the end you've got a very, very faint apricot aroma, and unbelievable how long that lasted. So I'm going to give the cherry a try. I just have to blow my nose and get rid of it all, because I was having a quick sniff out of the tin, and it looks like this cherry is full, literally full to the brim. So I ended up taking a full nostril's worth, made me sneeze and cough a lot, my eyes stream with water. But just turning the tin round, this one is actually full to the brim. The rest have had a bit of a way down before it starts, but this one is at the top. So like I say, this is the cherry. Let's just gander. Again, very, very similar consistency to the other snuffs. In fact, it's exactly the same as the other ones. So, like I was saying before, lovely kind of brown but subtly golden to it. Very, very fine but not toasted fine, and got a reasonable amount of moisture. It's not damp, it doesn't really clump up, but it's enough to, well, as you can see, it's enough to hang on to my hand at almost 90 degrees sort of thing. So let's give this one a whirl. Now this is a little bit sharper than the apricot and a little bit sharper than the raspberry. It's got an interesting cherry aroma to it. It kind of reminds me of cherry crossed with wash powder. So I've got a Daz cherry flavoured snuff here. It's not a very strong aroma at all. I say again, it's kind of a very, very wash powder, subtly talcum powder sort of edge on the back of it. But the cherry isn't strong at all. After taking the raspberry and the apricot earlier, this is a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a disappointment. It's still got a nice aroma to it, but it's nowhere near as strong as what those two carried. There is a little bit of warmth. It's a bit more of a burn than the other two, but a little bit of warmth in the nose. But no, I mean, the aroma is very pleasant. I say that the wash powder thing is more of just a subtle tang to it. That's more at the front. The cherry's more the finish. Every time you inhale, you get kind of a quick whiff of Daz washing up powder, followed by a very, very gentle cherry. It's a nice aroma, but it's nothing like the apricot. The apricot for the longevity, and the raspberry for the flavour. I say it's just smelt like lovely fresh raspberries. I would say like the ones in my garden, but there's only usually a couple of them, so they only smell that strong if you get them right up into your face. But a bit more of this stuff, a bit more of a hit really. But I say, it is very smooth. It's a bit sharper than the other two, but not as sharp as the natural and the original I tried yesterday. But very, very, very pleasant. Say a much subtler flavour, probably one of the weaker out of the flavoured silver dollars I've tried so far. But still a very, very pleasant aroma. Could easily be drowned out with anything, to be honest. But no, quite enjoyable. I don't see this one lasting long. I see this like being the raspberry, 15-20 minutes tops. But then again, I had the same impression about the apricot. I thought that'd fade quite quickly, but it doesn't. So, I'm going to have one more pinch for the road. One more for the road. Oops. And I'm not spilling it all over myself. So yeah, like I say, silver dollar cherry. Bit of a tang to it, a little bit sharp to start off with, fades within about 7 or 8 seconds, and it's extremely smooth, slight soapy washing up powder sort of scent to it, and then a lovely cherry finish. Not the strongest silver dollar I've tried, but enjoyable, quite enjoyable. but I say, not the best. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, a few more videos to come today. I will get around to doing McCallum's Blue Mountain, and I might even try and fit something else in later on this evening, get a cigar out or something. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. I shall catch up with you all very, very soon. So like I say, the last of the silver dollar snuff reviews. Take care, see you soon.